Now we will look at how to disable the built-in Windows Defender Antivirus for free. The methods I will show there will be three. Work on all versions of Windows, up to Windows 11 and 24H2. If you are currently watching this video and have the version 25H2 or a higher version installed, please check the first comment for any important updates or changes. They will be noted there. On our testing device running Windows 11 version 25H2, the antivirus software is functioning perfectly and effectively. All virus protections are active. Let's go ahead and disable it now. We will modify Windows registry settings during the disabling process. This is quite a risky and challenging task if you are not experienced with handling such things. Therefore, before such experiments, I recommend creating a system restore point. You can easily find it by doing this. To create a restore point, select Drive C, configure it, enable protection, allocate some space for restore points, at least a couple of gigabytes, apply, OK, and create the restore point. You can, for instance, name it with today's date. This will save the most crucial system settings, including the essential Windows registry information, for future use. Another option is to back up before making changes so you can revert everything. This involves opening the registry editor, clicking on File, exporting and saving a snapshot of the registry in this format. Then, if necessary, in Management, import and return everything to how it was. So, let's start by disabling Windows Antivirus and look at the first method, manual disabling through the Windows registry. First, you need to boot into safe mode because in normal mode, Windows uses services and the antivirus is running, so it can't be disabled. It will block all actions. So, go to the Start menu again, type in System Configuration, open this setting, go to Boot, Safe Mode, Minimal, click OK, and restart the computer. This is what Safe Mode looks like. It even says Safe Mode in the background build version. All additional services, meaning services and drivers, are disabled, only the basics are running. To successfully block the antivirus software, we will access the registry editor, then carefully navigate to HK local machine, followed by System, Current Control Set, and finally the Services section. In this section, we need to collaboratively work with these 12 specific services. They need to be temporarily blocked because the Windows antivirus software relies on them for protection. In earlier versions of Windows, such as Windows 10 and Windows 8, certain essential services were not available at that time. However, as updates rolled out and progressed, additional services were incorporated. These services work collaboratively to assist each other in recovering from issues and support the antivirus software in effectively functioning, even when it blocks other services from running. By the time of Windows 11 Update 24.2, there are already 12 services that affect the antivirus and need to be blocked. Additionally, please be aware that several of these services are specifically tied to Windows updates. They may significantly impact the overall operation of updates in the most recent versions of Windows 11. Windows 10 has fewer issues now that it stopped updating at version 22H2. While some services are disabled, this can also disable the antivirus, highlighting that updates are a separate concern. Our main objective is to locate each of these specific services in this provided list and then disable them using the following method. Here is the first service, the Microsoft Defender Core service, also known as MD Core SVC. We can even observe that it is closely associated with Windows Defender and initiates automatically upon system startup. We need to change the start parameter for all listed services to 4, which indicates that they should be disabled. It appears to change successfully, but after rebooting, Windows will revert it back to its original necessary settings. Therefore, we navigate to the Permission section, then proceed to the Advanced Settings, and ensure that the owner is correctly set as an administrator, rather than being assigned to System or any other entity. If it displays the system settings here, we click the Change button, then select Advanced, Find and Locate the list of administrators, which includes ourselves as administrators in plural form. We click OK and it will show Administrator here. We can even replace the owner of subcontainers. We click OK and check. Users read only. Administrators are granted full access, but system full access is currently denied. Please apply the necessary permissions and check the other folders to ensure they are set to read-only access. Our task is to deny the system full access And so we proceed through each of the services detailed in this comprehensive list. If there are services where we can set read access for the system, we do so. Deny the system all access initially, then it might be possible to provide read-only access. We must grant the administrator complete access to ensure we do not lose that critical access. If you observe moments like this, the Security Health Service, an additional resource designed to enhance overall safety, also limits its full access for increased protection and effectiveness. The Trusted Installer is yet another type of system component, functioning as an internal user within the operating system, for which we also revoke its full access privileges. Once again, I want to emphasize strongly that only designated administrators should have complete access to each of these specific services, and they must also be the sole owners of this registry key. And remember, for all services, not only should you change the access rights accordingly, but also ensure you set the startup option to 4, which indicates that automatic startup is disabled. After performing these actions throughout the list, restart the computer back into normal mode, and for that, go back to System Configuration, Boot, uncheck this box, and click OK. The computer should restart, and the antivirus will stop working. After that, one more action. Press Ctrl+Alt+Del. Task Manager, select Startup Applications, and disable this icon for the Security Health System tray, which is the antivirus icon that will be on the Quick Launch panel. Now, after the restart, let's check the status of the antivirus. It's easy to do by going into Settings, Privacy and Security, Windows Security. We can already see that the security service is disabled. If we open the Windows Security Service feature, we will see an empty window displayed on the screen. There is no antivirus, not found in the icons. A notification may eventually appear to activate the protection service. Disable all notifications for the Security Center. The antivirus will no longer bother you, and Windows will consume a bit less resources. Smart Screen is working to protect against scam programs and unsigned software, but as we can see, there are no antivirus services present. The second way is to use My Software PC without issues. Here you can enable the antivirus both in the paid version, which is simpler and for free, but it takes a bit longer, though it's still easier than doing it through the registry. Now let's discuss the paid version method. For this, you need to activate the Pro version of PC without issues on the official website, pcnp.com. Here you can easily download the program and securely purchase a key. After that, simply click on the icon here to activate the Pro version. Then go to the left section for Windows Defender Antivirus services. Right now, it is already blocked for me, as we can see. How does the blocking work? Basically, in a similar way. Here you click the block button, which will light up if your antivirus is running. A window will pop up to restart the computer. You agree to restart, and the program will reboot you into safe mode. Then in safe mode, you will need to restart this program, go to this service section, and here there will be a button to continue blocking instead of unblocking. You click it, and the program will do everything for you. It will block all the services we talked about and change their permissions. It's simple, without any searches or discoveries. By the way, if you're solely interested in temporarily blocking the antivirus software and easily updating it by just blocking and then re-enabling it, you might consider using a less comprehensive professional version, specifically designed for effective disk cleaning purposes. It costs only $5, and you also have the 24/7 cache protection feature here. This is a more relaxed license that allows users to disable the antivirus, halt updates, and clear the disk cache easily. Now, the third method is somewhat of a blend between the first and second methods, yet it is completely free. To access all services, begin by selecting each individual service. First, click the Stop Service button and confirm that the service has been successfully stopped. After this, instead of merely disabling it with that button, ensure you click here to block it explicitly. Once you do this, the service will be completely blocked. As we discussed earlier, the permissions will be altered to administrator level, and the system will have its rights stripped to prevent any further changes. Please proceed through all of these services, but remember to do so while in safe mode. In this mode, these services will be effectively blocked, meaning you won't be able to view them at all. And finally, to restore everything back to its original state, simply do everything in reverse order of your previous actions. If you are using the registry, reopen the registry editor to restore system rights, and revert the start parameters to their previous values, 3, 2, and 0. Here's a comprehensive list of what should be set by default. I look forward to receiving your comments regarding such a detailed instruction on how to disable your antivirus using free options. Feel free to download the program without concern. If your antivirus or browser raises alerts during the download, it's due to the lack of a digital signature, which I can't afford. However, I have a large YouTube channel, and I assure you that the program is safe and free of viruses. You can use it confidently. This program is designed for convenience. I use it myself, and it's very convenient for my computer tasks. It's been downloaded over 160,000 times, and thousands of users use it to speed up their computers and optimize them, so feel free to use it. But don't forget to make backups because no Windows is immune to glitches, especially when using third-party programs that interfere with its operation. To minimize glitches and various computer issues, please subscribe to the channel effortlessly and also explore other informative videos available.